Hello everybody, welcome to week 20 of my pregnancy. I have some big news. Yesterday was 20 weeks and 3 days, and I went for my one and probably only ultrasound. So they took the measurements of the baby and checked all the organs, and everything looks great, and we got to see the face a few times and took some photographs, which I'll put at the end of this video. We wanted to find out the sex because we had a strong feeling at the beginning of the pregnancy that it was a boy, and then about 4 or 5 people have been sure of the sex, and they all were sure it was a boy. So we wanted to make sure, you know, we were really getting used to this baby being a boy, and we wanted to make sure. So we did the ultrasound, everything turned out great. The baby's measuring perfectly, about 13 ounces according to their estimate, and she said she's 100% sure it's a girl. So that's very exciting. It's probably going to be a girl, since she showed us the 3 lines, which I can show you in the photograph at the end as well. So it's funny because we're starting to tell people yesterday who had told us they were sure it was a boy, and they're just laughing about it. You know, they're like, oh yeah, whatever, but they were sure. So this is exciting because either way, if it was a boy or a girl, we just know more details about our baby, and we can start thinking of names, and we have plenty of clothes, but now we can get more specific clothes for special occasions or something. I know we're going to visit my mom in Oregon for Christmas, so now I can start finding little girl Christmas outfits, which is exciting. So let me tell you what happened at the ultrasound. Everything was going fine. I'm laying there. My husband was there as well, and then she wanted to switch over to the 4D. So as soon as she did that, then I felt, instead of just the pressure of the probe on my belly, I felt the vibration and this heat, and it just felt really intense. And so she had it for less than a minute, and I said, oh, this just doesn't feel right. And I don't know, I just had the feeling it was too much for the baby. And I was surprised at what a big difference the 3D and the regular ultrasound felt like. It felt like a big difference. So that happened, and then the rest of the ultrasound went along fine, and we kept asking, are you sure? Are you sure it's a girl? And she said, oh yeah, I'm 99, well, for you I'm 99% positive, for myself I'm 100% positive. So that was pretty good. And we had a very clear view too. She wasn't crossing her legs or anything. So directly after the ultrasound, I was going to go home because I did my appointment with my midwife right before, and that went fine. I got some more books to read and a video called What Babies Want, which I've heard was very good. So we're about to leave, and we go out in the hall and we see the midwife, and then I go to the bathroom first, and then I come out. And as soon as I came out, I had this severe cramping in the left lower back, all around the side of my abdomen. Really strong pressure and cramping like I've never felt before. So I was really glad because my midwife was right there, and it was lasting for a few minutes, and so I ended up going back to her room and got on the bed on my hands and knees and just moved around trying to reposition the baby, because she said that's what this was. It's just the baby might have gone like way on the side on the left and was putting all that pressure. And the only thing I could think of is that the baby didn't like that, didn't like the ultrasound or didn't like the 4D, and was trying to get away from it. Because I have never felt anything like that in this pregnancy, or I've never had a cramp like that ever. It's very, very strong. So I moved around a little bit. My husband was pushing on my low back, and started to go away. Then I felt really nauseous, almost threw up, but I didn't. And then it lessened, the pain lessened so that I could leave. And then over the next 10 or 15 minutes, then it just went away. So if you're feeling anything like that, contact your care provider as soon as possible. But also try to move around, just move your hips, get on your hands and knees and move around and try to reposition the baby. Because if I just felt that at home and couldn't get a hold of someone, I would be really scared. But of course, always call someone first. So that was interesting, and it just made me feel that this baby, any baby, it's 20 weeks, and this baby is so strong, and if she wants to, she can really push and really have a huge impact. So that surprised me. We got a book there that we borrowed from the midwife called The Amazing World of Your Unborn Child, I think. And it's really great. It has all these photographs and then talks about your baby's emotions in the womb and how much intelligence they have in the womb. It was really, really interesting. So I recommend you get that. Or I know there's other books like it as well. Very, very interesting. I guess that's about it for now. It is Friday, and Monday is the start of my next week, the 21st week. We don't have a name picked out yet. We're going to start thinking of things. I have some ideas, but my husband doesn't like them, so we have to agree on something. And I've been asking the baby, lead me to your name. And I know she's going to communicate somehow. So that's just really exciting. I'm very happy, and we know a little more detail about our baby, so it's very exciting. And I guess that's it for now. Bye-bye.